Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Christy Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Kayla Watts. She's an agent on special assignment for community recovery and resiliency for the University of Kentucky. And today you are talking to us about winter weather preparedness, and sometimes it can be challenging to know where we can find reliable information.
When we think about winter weather, there's a lot of anticipation that comes with that. People, want to try to prepare and be nervous, but it's really important for folks to look for and understand reliable resources when it comes to winter weather predictions and so forth. And so the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension, we're blessed to have the Ag Weather Station on UK campus. They send out regular updates to all of our agriculture agents in all 120 counties in Kentucky. And so that's a great place to check in and receive regular updates from those agents that come directly from that ag weather station. Now, a lot of that information is going to be somewhat ag related. They are going to interpret the weather, but then they're going to connect that to agricultural practices. And so, another really wonderful resource that we have across our state is the National Weather Service. And we're working on building that partnership between NWS and Cooperative Extension. And so we have three major National Weather Service providers, if you will, or stations in Kentucky. And in the east, it's in Jackson, here where I'm located. There's also an office out of Huntington, West Virginia. Although that's West Virginia, they do a lot in northeastern Kentucky, the Ohio River Valley area. And then Owensboro actually is home to the National Weather Service for Western Kentucky. So those folks are great about putting out, reliable research-based information. They have tons of decades of data, what to expect and look for, storm fronts, and just really wonderful people. And since COVID, we've entered this virtual world, and the National Weather Service has done a great job of really kind of beefing up, if you will, their social media presence and things like that. So they're trying to get regular information out to folks about weather patterns and especially winter weather. So those are two wonderful, reliable sources that people can tap into when they're trying to figure out, is it really supposed to snow a half a foot or not? Or is it really supposed to get below zero or not? Preparation is the key when it comes to any type of weather or disaster related topic. And so there's different things that you can do around your home to kind of be winter ready, if you will. And some of that starts before the winter weather gets here, but it's never too late. And so, one thing that you definitely want to do is if you have a chimney that you use for a heat source, you want to make sure that that's cleaned and ready for use prior to cold weather setting in. You definitely want to check all your insulation around your home if you have an attic. Also, we have a lot of folks in the East that live in manufactured housing, and sometimes that's not as insulated as well as a traditional structure. So, that may require getting underneath the home and inspecting that, make sure that the insulation hasn't fallen and things like that. If you have water sources outside, if you have water hose or water spigots, you want to make sure that those are unhooked. We don't want those freezing and busting. And then, of course, you want to check the insulation around those pipes that, carry water and sewer in and out of the home. Double check your carbon dioxide detectors, smoke detectors, and things like that. We rev up the heat, and, that causes all sorts of issues in the house as well. And then, preparing yourself, just making sure that you have extra water and food on hand should the power go out, things like that. And also having your vehicle ready. Sometimes people don't think about that. The garage area in a vehicle, having blankets, extra food, water in those in case you do have to leave or in case you get stuck traveling to work, things like that. The CDC has some wonderful graphics on how to become winter weather ready around your home.
Thanks for being with us on the Farm and Home Show, and we will see you next time.